watching BlurdDotRadio.
BlurdDotRadio.
My bad.
We talked before the show, folks. Again, you're watching BlurdDotRadio. I'm your host for this evening. My name is Mike Stidham.
Mike Stidham.
That shirt hard, bro.
The striped shirt?
Yeah, that is
definitely a shirt a third grader would wear.
Right? Yeah, I think those might come back in style. You might want to go grab that.
I'm ready in whatever dump yard it's in. That voice you just heard is Steve.
Hey, hi.
DJ Lokari is somewhere either accepting or presenting an award, but I'll hit this button for him.
I think he's just a guest.
Okay. Well, guest featuring at an award ceremony. Be safe out there, DJ Lokari. We are also joined by the most fashionable blurred in America, Kenny.
Hello.
And the most virtual of all the blurs in the blurred sphere, Ash Gotti.
We should give her a real picture.
Nah, they don't need to know what I look like behind the scenes. They had their chance.
So to say, I'm pretty sure I did it once, and Ash didn't like it.
And I chewed you the fuck out for it. Like, how dare you unmask Batman live
in front of Gotham. Right. So, folks, we're going to start off the show the way we start off all of our shows with Blurred Out.
Blurt it out.
As far as Blurred Outs go, I've been in LA for about 2 weeks. We were supposed to stay a week. My partner Nikki caught COVID. LA. Yeah, we have not been able to escape, but we are leaving Tuesday. Nikki is recovering from COVID. So we've been inside a lot, which means I got to watch a lot of shit. I guess the most notable, and I'll try to keep it to what I wrote in the rundown, I watched the Fat Albert movie, which I was a lot more entertained by than I thought I would be. Like, I didn't think it was going to be funny. I didn't think it was actually based on the cartoon. Like, they had
that was the one with
Kenan Thompson.
That's with Kenan Thompson, right?
Oh, that probably is a fantastic. I remember people saying that was a fantastic movie, honestly.
A lot better than I expected.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I remember people really enjoying that movie, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was dope. Fat Albert wins a race at one point. He races Omarion. His legs move like this, but somehow he manages to move fast enough to beat Omarion around the track. It was pretty good. I watched, what else? Let me go to the thing. To my Blurred Out, stuck in LA. I had some COVID farts. I tested negative, but I felt like something was wrong.
Yeah.
The last time I had COVID, my farts did not smell as bad as they did this time.
How many times have you had COVID?
What's the time you have COVID?
This would be number 2. Again, I tested negative, but my throat is still like, I'll eat something regular.
You got a little bit of COVID.
Yeah.
I think a little bit of COVID.
I had a dollop of COVID like 2 weeks ago because like my throat was tore up. I had body aches, but it was over by the weekend. By the time the weekend was over, I was like feeling better.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of it depends on your viral load, like how much of it you have in your body.
Like, or if you had the vaccine, I guess.
Oh yeah, I got
I had the vaccines,
a boost. Yep. Probably why I didn't catch it so badly.
Yo, we in a pandemic still, niggas.
Yeah.
It is not.
But listen, I've been moving like it. Like I said, whenever I come back from a trip, I still will quarantine myself for a week.
For sure.
And not interact with people. So that's why I was shocked that I might have had something because I barely leave the house as is. So I just got a little snippet of COVID.
I called it from somebody. Somebody at Metropolitan called it the week before I left. Like, it's still out here, folks. We are not safe.
My grandma got it again.
Yeah. We're not dying by the truckload, but
yeah.
At
least not that they're reporting on anymore.
Oh, no, they're still dying.
Yeah,
they're still dying, just not by the truckloads.
For sure. I'm gonna say a quick prayer.
God, if you listen, help!
Right.
Fucking.
Like, for real, like, if he's out there, yo, bro, like, please.
Nah, man. Yo, if he out there, just end it now, cause we're done.
Send the asteroid. It's time.
Yo, just send the asteroid, cause these motherfuckers don't care.
This is my one question for Mike. The Ghostface Killer, he's like praying in one song. I think it's one more.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, God, don't you know we fucked up down here? We got weed, liquor, beer.
God's probably drinking liquor.
Yo, God is fucking smoking the fattest butt. Like, damn, word. Oh, word!
Like, wow, that's
real?
Crazy.
Yo, that's crazy.
Y'all still alive? I thought y'all died.
Yo, God hear y'all prayers and just be like, word for real? Like, he literally like,
damn, son.
Like, damn, son. Like, you need
I'm gonna go get this mega church some more money. Y'all have fun.
Let me get back to you in like 2 days. All right? Yo, I need 6 days.
Earth
maybe
is that
6
one...
days, maybe 7. All right? Like, y'all gotta give me time for this shit. All right? Yeah. Damn. Yo,
Earth is that sim save that God just does not come back to. He made
God is just a party man.
The save file has not come back. He's like, how are my aliens doing?
Bad baby's father. He's like, oh, right, I did make kids over there. They're alive? They died.
Fucking Sim City.
Resilient.
You know what?
We out here.
Lord. We out here.
I watched House of the Dragon. We're almost finished with Ozarks. That's a off rundown thing that I forgot to add. Real chaotic show, that one.
Yeah.
Ozark or House of the Dragon?
House of the Dragon hasn't gotten chaotic yet. It's getting there.
You know, when you say House of the Dragon, I just want to really believe that it's a kung fu show, but it's just not, and I get sad every fucking time.
There might be some kung fu.
Because actually, Mike, my first thought was the Batman movie we talked about a couple of weeks ago. I thought it was that. So yeah, I was like, yeah, that shit was great. I was like, oh wait, he's talking about that Game of Thrones shit.
Kenny's not a fan of Game of Thrones.
I am that meme where it's just Homer Simpson in the bar, and everybody, and everybody just enjoying Game of Thrones or House of Dragon shit. I'm just like, whatever, man.
Yeah,
I don't want a flaming room.
Listen, I feel like the only reason I'm even watching House of the Dragon is just because I can. Like, back when the original Game of Thrones was airing, I did not have access to watch it as it was airing until I came home during holiday break, and I would binge it with my friends because they were like, oh, you gotta watch it. But now, I mean, it's fucking streaming. I ain't got nothing else to do on Sunday night.
You can be along for the ride this time.
Yeah, and I can jump off whenever the fuck I feel like it.
There you go.
Though Matt Smith is pretty entertaining.
Which one is Matt Smith? The brother?
Doctor Who. That's the only reason I say.
Yeah, he's the brother, just being a petulant little brother.
The king for a day thing that got him kicked out of the King's Landing.
How you celebrating the death of a nephew in the stripper club?
I mean, when you're next in line, I guess.
It's literally Game of Thrones. Like,
I know.
Fucking
don't nobody give a fuck about nobody.
No, yeah, I mean, everybody just heartless in this show.
Even with
or you die.
I will say this cast so far, like, they feel like family. Like, they don't want to stand up, but they gotta do what they gotta do to secure what they need to.
Listen, all it takes is the one to stab somebody in the back for shit.
When you're here, you're family. House of the Dragon.
And I might marry you.
It's about family.
It's about family. The Fast and the Dragons. The Fast and the Dragons.
I also watched the third Riddick movie that nobody needs to watch.
Ooh, that was the one where.
Wait, there's a third Riddick movie?
Yeah, that was the one where
It's they kind of tried to recreate Pitch Black.
Is that okay?
Like,
I'm thinking about I'm thinking about the second one. Sorry. So maybe I
the second one was great. The first two were pretty good. The third one wasn't bad. It was just too much like the first one.
So wait, take me to the third one then? Because is it just a remake?
So Riddick is the king of the Necro, whatever, but he doesn't like it, so he just gives the title to somebody else.
Don't want it.
Okay, I haven't seen the
bounty hunters look for him. It's basically Pitch Black again. He's on a planet where some crazy aliens are. Some bounty hunters are looking for him. He kills a lot of the bounty hunters. Pitch Black. That's the exact same plot.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just called Riddick. Not the worst, not the best.
Okay, I have seen that one. It's just a remake. It's really weird. Like it's like he wanted to try to start over and nothing came from it.
Yeah, and then he moved on to Fast and the Furious.
Yeah. Even though I'd say the Riddick stuff was actually far more compelling, if we're being honest.
Even though I do not hate Fast and the Furious, it's dumb action.
I don't hate it either. But I mean, is Vin Diesel black? Could we call Vin Diesel black? Because I find Riddick to be very much so.
N-word in front of him.
Okay, I find that all the Riddick stuff to be. He's not black though. See, because like it feels very Afrofuturistic in terms of what Riddick kind of is,
for sure.
And which is also why I appreciate it a lot. But yeah, he's so racially ambiguous. Like, is he a Negro? Is he black? I don't know.
I think he is Italian.
Okay, but see, Mike Tirico. Hold on, Steve. Mike Tirico said he's Italian. That man is black as hell. Yo, that man is my skin tone. Mike Tirico is my skin tone. And he swear to God he Italian. It's like, come on, Negro, you black. Don't do that.
Listen, you can go back to the history of Italy and the Moors. You're black.
You're black. Hey, you're black, bro. It's okay.
But to get the train back on train, Steve.
Blurt it out.
Oh, I had it pulled up. I think one thing I might have left out of my blurred out that I wrote in is I watched Tokyo Vibe on Netflix.
Oh.
No.
Tokyo Vice.
Tokyo Vice.
Not Tokyo Vice. Not on HBO. I've watched that before also. But I need to be able to play games with my phone in order to do it. So I can't always look down. There's also a white savior kind of thing going on there.
A little bit.
On Tokyo Vice. Great. Really good show. One of the better shows.
You're not selling it. Let me throw that out
there. Let me not throw it completely. But I think and then
you want me to read it?
Actually, and then I watch. I guess we all watch She-Hulk according to the internet. And Megan Thee Stallion. I
didn't see the recent episode, but I saw Megan Thee Stallion was there.
Yeah. I mean, it was like a stupid thing, but it also was like the funniest shit I've ever seen too.
Yeah,
and it was at the end. It was like a little.
My man really thought he was dating Megan Thee Stallion. Like, come to find out,
this odd-looking stupid white man. They were like, "You really thought you could pull Megan Thee Stallion?"
Like, if he was like an entertainment lawyer, like I get it. Like entertainment lawyers, you'll see them with like a Megan Thee Stallion type. You know, Megan Thee Stallion had that one post where her and G-Eazy was like making out and shit. So like, I'm like, yo, he's not wrong. Because she already kissed G-Eazy and she's gonna kiss G-Eazy, and fucking
the gates are open.
Let me throw out my opinion. That is an odd-looking white man. I think on the show, Meg at least probably has some taste. She's not just gonna make out with everybody.
I mean, if she had transformed into Doja Cat, I think that would have made.
No, she's an anime girl.
Start showing her feet.
She's an anime girl. G-Eazy is definitely her type.
No, I'm talking about in She-Hulk. If the elf was posed as Doja Cat.
Yeah.
would make more sense. Like I'm still trying to figure out why Disney picked Meg the Stallion. Which, hey, I'm all for Meg getting her coin.
Why not?
Yeah.
I'm just thinking synergy wise.
Yeah, I don't think you're wrong actually.
No, see that this is one of those things where if you don't read the comics, it doesn't make sense.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
She-Hulk runs into celebrities like real non-fiction in the comics all the time.
Yeah, no,
I get that part, but
so, like, Meg the Stallion is like.
Has you run into Meg in the comics?
She'll be there one. She is there
one
now.
day.
She's gonna be there next like 2 months.
Like nobody. No, what I'm saying is that like Meg the Stallion is a type of celebrity that She-Hulk will be hanging out with anyway.
Right.
Okay.
So, like,
it's not. Might have ran into Diana Ross or something.
Yeah, like it's not out of the realm of possibility that like She-Hulk just runs into like wild celebrities like partying and shit. Like that's
okay.
So this is like kind of, but like it's like very funny to me. Also, somebody put on some G-Eazy the other day. Little sidetrack, but it's like it's just literally just white Dom Kennedy. But so anyway, like
for sure.
But that and I was able to watch the first 2 episodes of that Lord of the Rings on Amazon Prime.
I keep forgetting that exists, but I want to watch it.
All that money they spent, you better remember.
Goddamn, Grey Worm's back with a dick. You know what I mean?
Another try.
Yeah. So like, hopefully he makes it through season 2.
What do you think so far?
Huh?
What do you think of the show so far? Are you a Tolkien?
I think it's so like I've gotten some little back information on it, and so I was just like kind of casually watching it, like just like kind of like washing dishes and like watching the show at the same time. But I'm gonna probably watch it again, probably like this Tuesday and Wednesday. But it has more production value than any of the Disney Plus TV shows so far.
They spent a cool $1 billion.
And Jeff Bezos was down for it too. Jeff Bezos was personally down to put this money in.
Jeff Bezos is that nigga. I hate him. I can't stand him. Fuck him.
Dude.
But
I'm not about to sit here and give props to Jeff Bezos.
I know, but I'm saying he's a terrible person. Absolutely. Holy shit, Jay Cargill. That's awesome.
He got a divorce and he
got a divorce and he can't.
And he played Upgrade during the signing of the papers.
That's the character made off with this lady. Did you remember? Did you see that clip where she was rubbing on Leo and Jeff was back here? Yeah. And he was like, "My money."
not to say that his ex-wife isn't beautiful. She's pretty, but like
that motherfucker is Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah. Yo, he's an ugly ass dude, and the only reason anything that happens for him is because of his money. And
his money. It's because of his money.
But like the fact that I know he was very adamant about making the Lord of the Rings TV show on Amazon Prime. The only reason to cut on Amazon Prime right now. Make sure it looks good. I respect that.
And that's
decision.
The thing about Amazon.
I don't want to say I respect him. I respect that decision.
Yeah, Amazon is flush with cash. Like Disney, HBO, like all of them, they're actually not as much as you think. So that's like Amazon. When Amazon puts its money behind any television show or anything, and they really want it, it's going to look like it, like top tier.
Well, like they also know how to make their tech force into slave labor. So, like, if you are going to, if I needed something with a lot of CGI, I was like a creator, and I got greenlit, and Amazon Plus gave me a little bit more money, they probably would put more effort into my product, and I'd probably get paid less, and I would have a better looking product. Just because they're a tech company compared to Disney is an entertainment company. So the CGI is the least they want people to be entertained. That's why She-Hulk is very entertaining, but the CGI lacks. whereas like the Lord of the Rings show is like moderately entertaining, but the CGI like fucks. It has like at least it's giving you at least 7.5 inches, hard.
You are ridiculous. You are ridiculous. Like I was like, nobody else heard that but me, I guess.
No, I was looking something up and people started.
Oh, jeez.
I'm supposed to be paying attention.
Oh, Steve, very, very. You are silly.
Yeah, but
my goodness.
As far even just like the quick little, even more entertaining than House of Dragons. House of Dragons is like at episode, whether we're on 2 or 3, it's very boring.
3, right? 3 tonight.
It's like really,
they gotta build up the stuff. That's why they're doing all these time jumps.
Boring. I thought it was.
It's like
fine.
I mean, and then actually just to like round it up, like you're giving us before the first few seasons of Game of Thrones are hyper masculine, and now they're not. You know what I mean? They were hyper white, and now they're not. And so
they're still hyper white. There's one
still pretty white. We got one black dude with dreads. All of a sudden, oh my god, the woke. No,
I'm like, damn, this nigga's dreads look fucked up.
Yo, people spaz. It's the same show with like one Negro. Like
it was like
also just to justify it, the first few episodes of the original Game of Thrones weren't entertaining. Like I watched the first 2 and then didn't watch it again for like 4 years.
I will.
Because I was like, well, that shit's boring. And then
they had me on the first episode because they pushed the kid out a window after watching twins fuck. And I was like, I gotta see how this ends. Is this kid gonna tell everybody what he saw?
I also realized that for any Game of Thrones content, I need to get back on Reddit just so I can get like more information. Because I'm not willing to read the book.
Yeah, I already did that one.
I need to get back.
I went to YouTube. I got the backstory.
Yeah. I'm like, dude.
Yep. I had to have someone. I had to watch a video that broke down the intro. So I was like, what the fuck is this flowing rivers of blood thing?
No,
but it's the bloodlines. I was like, oh.
It's like you have to really know. We're also like 150 years before.
Yeah, about 175 years.
Yeah, like
with these times, who knows how far?
And everybody has the same fucking name. Like the Viserys we're following is also the name of Dany's brother. 175 years later.
To quote every Black Party person I'm saying next to it, a Black Party or any party really, I don't even know them niggas.
I mean, I feel like they're doing an okay enough job of introducing who these characters are, but not necessarily making you care. I don't care about anybody. I'm interested to see where it's going. I don't care.
It's on episode 2.
I know, but I cared about Bronn being pushed out a window and breaking his back.
That's what I'm saying. I agree with that, actually.
I was like, I like this kid. He hard-headed. But I want him to tell on the two siblings.
And died, and then the baby died 2 seconds later.
Yeah, that sucked.
It wasn't as like juicy as twins fucking and the kid getting pushed out the window, but
yeah, and he just
there's some tragedy.
So cavalier. He was just like anything for you.
Shrugged. I'll kill this kid. Whoop. All right.
Yeah, fuck these kids.
To end it all, watch Indian Matchmaker. It's there's only one good character and you'll hate her.
Is it a live
I don't want that to stress in my life. I can't hate watch stuff. It's not for me.
Oh, dude, that's one of my favorite things for sure.
Cool. Yeah. I don't know. This is a reality show. Is it on?
It's a reality show about people Lifetime. Who are very traditionally. I don't know the
Hindi.
But they need to have a what do you call that? Prearranged wedding, or and they get them. So it's a big business now. Apparently, I wish I could hit that lick. But watch that. But there's only it's trash because you see people's hearts get broken. But This one, but some of these people's expectations are so high, and I'm just like, chill. Like, some people just work at gas stations. You know what I mean? Like, but they're the love of your life. You know, don't care about their finances and their like all that shit. You gotta like look for people. You know, like, and figure out who's like just a decent human being.
Well, here's the thing, Steve. It's 2022. Ain't nobody doing that no more.
Yeah, ain't nobody. Everybody just, you know.
I believe the line is broke boys don't deserve pussy. I know that's right.
I know that's right.
That's where we're at. That's where we're at. Which is funny because when you made that joke that I missed, that was the video I was looking at.
I ain't even here. I have to watch it in playback.
Back around. For sure. Well, Steve, does that conclude your blurt out?
I've been done. I've been wanting you to pull it away from
me. Please, for the love of God. He got his 7 inches joke in and was basically done.
You gotta know when the Ash got it.
Oh well. Let me look at my list. It's been a short week and a long week all in one. Harley Quinn, still the best thing DC has put out in a long time, animated wise.
For sure.
I'm really enjoying. I can't even. What happened last episode? Oh, they did another Brainiac, not Brainiac. Dr. Psycho's back.
Okay.
He has a podcast. He had to help out Harley and Ivy dive into Bruce's mind to find out where Frank was, and he was like, but Harley has to guest star on my next podcast.
Hilarious.
And that was his fee. I'm like, yo, that's not bad. So that was really cool seeing them explore Bruce's trauma. What else did I do?
Did they show the pearls hit the street?
Oh, listen, Bruce has what Harley called reverse suppressed memories, in which all of his dominant memories is of his parents getting shot in the alley. Like literally every memory they went to was his parents being shot over and over and over again.
Jeez.
Like it was sad. It was really sad how it all played out.
Also, I want to point out real quick, after reading American Psycho, Batman, just more murdery to no outfit.
Yeah, and with a moral compass.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, that doesn't mean killing. You know, it's Dexter with more money.
And less stabbing.
Yeah. I actually also caught up on Archer. I forgot Archer aired 2 weeks ago. Caught up on that. It's not hitting like it used to. I don't know what it is about Archer in the last like 3 seasons. Like they used to have like an old school espionage theme. Like every season you knew what it was going to be. Like one was like Miami Vice, one was old school Bond. And then it just somewhere fell off the tracks. I don't know if like maybe the showrunner has changed, the writers, but you can definitely feel it's different and the jokes aren't really hitting. It's still fine, but like I can just feel the difference. Like even in like the editing, like there's a certain way to cut between the jokes and the lead-ins and stuff, and it's like there's too much time between it in some aspects, and like even some of the characters, I feel like they've changed their personality in a way that doesn't feel right, or like they disrespect certain characters more. Like one of the spies, Gillette, he was more of a sideline, like supportive character, and then he became more ingrained into the main crew. But they seem to be disrespecting him more and more. I'm like, he was actually really skilled at what he did. Like all of them, save for the receptionist chick who just became more psycho and pyro-psycho as the series went on. I like where they went with her. She's crazy, but she's fun crazy, and she's rich, so she's fun. But like Gillette not being as skillful as he used to be ain't sitting right with me at all. But I watched it, and then I also saw Little Demon, the Danny DeVito.
Real quick, I want to point out a character died in Archer, and apparently the showrunner found writing this season challenging, according to Newsweek.
I mean, one of the in universe the character isn't dead; they're just gone. The voice actor died, so, and even the character that actor voiced. They weren't like, I mean, they were part of the main cast, but like they weren't necessarily always a part of the episode. You know, it's not like they killed off Lana or Archer. So not really sure how that character not being in it anymore is making it challenging.
I always found the other characters more compelling than Lana and Archer. They're always going to be Lana and Archer. Always.
Listen, Pam is best girl.
Oh yeah, easy.
Pam, easy. Like people in universe and I feel out of universe sleep on Pam, but she's probably just as skilled as Lana and Archer. Like easily top. Well, they ain't got many agents, so Archer, Lana, Pam, and Pam can probably take both Lana and Archer when it comes to hand, and she knows multiple languages. And apparently got that bomb ass pussy. Like, it's like she has slept with everybody in the office. Like, just saying, like, if she needed to be like a honeypot mission, she gonna put it down. All that to say, I feel like they've even kind of downplayed Pam in utilizing her. Yeah, that you know. But anyway. Getting back to Little Demon. Little Demon is actually not bad. It's not bad.
I thought you were going to say no.
That was the one about Danny. No, it's pretty decent. It's about essentially Satan and I guess she's like a witch of some sort co-parenting the Antichrist.
Yeah, she's a witch.
Yeah, she's hardcore. Like she's real cool. But yeah, they're co-parenting at this point. And I like how their daughter isn't so naive as to be like, you lied to me. I wanted to spend time with my dad now. She's like, no, I know my dad's the Satan and he's trying to get me to sign some pact. I ain't doing that. I want to get to know him first before I decide what I want to do. So I like that their daughter isn't stupid. But, you know, she is a teenager and she's got powers that she's not aware of. And she's got to learn to balance, you know, this world-shattering power that she has with being a teenager and the lessons that her mom is giving her. And then also trying to, I guess, see the good in Satan, as it were. So that's been surprisingly not bad. I don't know why I say surprisingly not bad. I think just in general, a lot of adult aimed animation hasn't really been hitting for me. You know, like they either try to go too far into the visceral, gross out or sexual and not enough into the character, or they do too much into the character and it's kind of boring. So yeah.
But this one hits in a good spot.
This one is doing fine. I've caught up with all 3 episodes, so I'll probably forget to watch it when it airs again, and I'll just binge it all on Saturday. But yeah. And then outside of that, PocketCon has their new artist picture, and I've managed to render out the 3D character. I forget the artist's name again. They're the artist for Chew, apparently.
Oh yeah, I love Chew.
So this is the character Poison. I don't know if this is an original character for PocketCon or from another show, or excuse me, another comic. But that's the character, and this is the 3D render. I think this is version 3 of the render. Why are we back to this? Don't look at that. Don't look at that. Anyway,
you want me to remove the screen for a second while you get that together?
But yeah, so that's me playing around in the 3D rendering again. I'm gonna try to get some kind of promo.
Real quick, the artist is Rob Gilroy, something like that. Shout out to you.
Yeah. Right. Let me see. Okay, so there's the picture again. That was like round 1.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say.
That's cool.
Yeah. So we'll see how it looks like in motion.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So that was me this week. And that's him with the fade. Mm-hmm. See, I could redo DJ Lokari's character, maybe. I mean, personally, I think his original render fits his baby face more than this model. Yeah,
babyish. Little babyish with a mustache.
Kind of roundish, babyish face. Yeah.
A little bit.
He ain't got no baby face. He just ain't got no kids.
Yeah, I was gonna put this one up. You can't really tell.
I like his original rendered.
It's not bad.
I just don't like his hairline. That's the thing. I hate his hairline.
Is it one of these?
It is. Look, it's hard
Zach from the Power Rangers.
It's hard to create hairlines in that original program, and I'm not even about to touch it in this new one. But the new one has skins that I can download that has good hairlines.
Well, tell them to get some shape-up skins in there.
Yeah, I just put a hat on them.
Yeah, we're just put a hat on. Thank you, Ash, for that blurred out. Kenny.
Blurt it out.
So
muted, bro.
Yeah, so I'm muted. I was muted. I knew it. I knew. Kind of a busy week, so not too much. Just watching some wrestling. All Out is happening right now, so I'm watching that. I will not spoil anything because I already have been some title changes and all that.
Gotcha.
But I did watch the Black Phone.
Oh, how
was that? It keeps popping up on my shit.
So it was sold up on. So it's sold up on Peacock. So I was like, all right, I'll watch it, and it's interesting. It's not really a horror movie. It's more so like a thriller. But I love Ethan Hawke's character as like the serial killer is really cool.
Nice.
His character basically like the masks are a whole thing. Like he has different masks that actually do like exude different like emotions, which is very interesting. But there's also like a supernatural like bend to it with the phone, with the black phone that's in the basement where the boy is being held. So there actually is like a whole twist that I will not spoil that actually makes it a lot far more interesting.
Airbnb, we might watch that tomorrow.
Yeah, I definitely recommend it because it initially I thought it was going to be one thing and it turned out to be something entirely different, and I'm glad that I watched it because it was one of those movies I wanted to see, but like I've just been really hesitant about going to the theater. So I'm glad Peacock has it now. So no, it's far more the story is about a teenager, like a little kid. So you basically follow him from him watching all the kids getting abducted to him being abducted himself. And then that's where things kind of get really interesting, even before all the stuff with the black phone. So definitely worth your time. Yeah, and that's my birthday. I really didn't have a lot of time this week, so that was the big thing I watched this week.
All right. Well, folks, that ends our blurred out segment. DJ Arlo Kari is not here, but I'm gonna hit you with some hits.
Damn, those serious hits.
There's
the best uppercut.
I definitely hid my chain before that because I was afraid of the hits you were going to throw.
As you should.
I have a temporary kitten in front of me that got scared.
You have a temporary kitten? Is that what's laying on you?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. I gotta switch back over. Let me see. Ah, it was blending into your shirt. Shorty kitten.
No.
Where'd they come from? You stealing cats?
Really, like from the street?
Yeah.
Okay.
Aww.
Did you wash him?
Yeah, we took it to the vet.
Okay, because I was worried. I was like, fleas.
Yeah. I would be worried too. I don't.
They getting along with Mochi?
No. No, God.
Cats aren't friends like that.
Yeah, well,
Cats
I
have to be
know.
raised
That's what I was.
together.
That's what I was asking.
Yeah, it takes
No,
time.
we
for cats
have
to
enough
like each
space to
other.
keep them separate, so we keep them separate.
Oh, what's their name?
Nightshade. Right for right now.
Oh, I was thinking Midnight. Close enough.
Yeah.
So original. Oh, they're black. What are we gonna call them?
Yeah.
Negro.
Yeah. I wasn't there.
Steve wasn't there to be like, hey man, there's better. There's better.
Let's name him Negro.
I've been like Raphael.
I knew Raphael growing up. It was good.
About the gender of the cat is like what name of it.
Well, folks, I think I'm gonna play a mix of some Steve music. Can't Buy Deem Tracker 2. We'll see. I'm gonna try to eat up enough time for me to go to the bathroom at least. Stay tuned to BlurdDotRadio. We will be back after this. Let me turn this on now. And then this one.
Hey, who the fuck you is? Hey, you talking all that game about junk? Come to me and see what's up. Okay? Hey, thank you, sir. Thank you for following me. But I'm drunk. Leave me the fuck alone. Call you a woman. Say what? Say what? Say what? Hey. Say what? Talk loud.
Shit.
Don't sleep, my nigga.
I said it hit me like, aha. I see it differently, baby. I see it clearly until I sip on that. Making decisions that ain't too good for a nigga. I'm sitting eating this Popeyes. Licking my fingers, I take a look at this money and think about what it's made for. I see it clearly, I swear it hit me like, aha.
Hard-headed, so I learned from experience. What silly does, stupid is. Michael Corleone said it best. It's only one true weakness, to let these niggas know what you thinking. But I'm social, I'm outspoken, I'm open, so they must think I'm weak then. At least until they try me. I can't live my life by movie one-liners. That shit corny, you got eyes to criticize, but do you have the drive to floor it? They'll hold you up to standards that they tell they self, but never lived up to. Them niggas felt they self. Nobody ever held my hand, I had to feel myself and foot on the gas with gas I ain't even have, don't know what's fueling them. Bro got 30 grand and went and copped the Benz. Went broke in 8 months like nigga think again. If that luxury bucket, it ain't luxury, buddy, go ahead and trade it in. Smarter moves like higher interest accounts and 15 audibles for every play. This shit could turn out anyway, be ready. A plan is just a blueprint. And you can't follow when nobody tracks exactly, little nigga, keep moving. I'm blessed that they ain't thinking how I'm thinking. Can't be stressed that they ain't moving how I'm moving. Can't take all my homies with me everywhere that I go. Might slide them the code to the door. Once I see what it's doing on the other side. Can't blame niggas cause they ruin shit, these my choices. Words fall on deaf ears cause the boy don't carry voices. It's like talking to a brick wall. They don't wanna go legit, they wanna get them bricks off. Just so they could whip they dick out and measure in contests like I killed this, I hit that bitch. I swear we got money to give us options. Then label the options lame to be rich and still live like this. Saw a clear as day in the middle of the night, laying in my bed looking at the ceiling like the sky. I said it hit me like a ton of bricks, like a Mack truck, like I got T-boned at the red light. You feel me? I said it hit me like, aha.
I see it differently, baby. I see it clearly until I sip on that. Making decisions that ain't too good for a nigga. I'm sitting eating this Popeyes. Licking my fingers, I take a look at this money and think about what it's made for. I see it clearly, I swear it hit me like, aha.
I ain't even doing the paperwork today. Yo, what up? What's happening?
Hey, shit, chillin', yo, you pulling up? Oh, shit. You pulling up to the car, my nigga? Yo, what up, yo?
Nick, I'm still at...
Angels on lock, it's over.
Bro, I'm still at work. I'm still at work.
Come on, you about to miss it. Yo, we about to
Bro.
watch these angels.
Alright, cool. I got you. Look, alright, I'm gonna go ask for the rest of the day off. I'm gonna go ask.
Take off too, man. Like, hey, come on, hurry up. We gotta go. We gotta see these angels.
I'm gonna go do my thing. I'm gonna go, you know what I'm saying, see if you'll let me get the day off. Here's hoping.
Go work your magic. Hey, I'ma holler at you, cause if you ain't gonna be there, I'm gonna be there.
I swear, alright, I got you. Alright, bet. Peace.
definitely in one of them movies. It's not even.
But bruh, like
I mean,
we got some
have
shit
to be a
do.
Super Saiyan try to get up out of this one, dog.
Bro, we got shit to do, dog. Look, either I'm gonna try to make this shit work. Either it's gonna be congratulations or it's gonna be my funeral, dog.
Okay. Hey, listen, man. You in my prayers, all right? And I will maybe see you, maybe not.
Here we go.
Open.
Boss man.
What's going on?
How you doing, man? So this probably ain't the right time or the best time. Do you think I can get the rest of the day off? I kinda got something to do.
No.
So it's kind of like an emergency this one time.
So this one time, you're kind of pressing me in the middle of my own emergency. We've already got things going on here. I've got you here, and you don't want to be here. We got things that need done, and we have people fully capable of doing them, and you come in with this emergency.
I understand that. What if I could show you where the emergency was, and maybe that might change your mind?
Show it to me.
Like there. Like there. And it's like this, I mean, once in a lifetime type situations. I'm talking about costumes, everything.
Do she got a friend?
She gonna have a few of them.
A few of us. You got a deal. Fuck this job.
Let's go get out of here. Skip. Nick.
What's that?
Boss man gonna come with us to the spot. We out of here like now.
We right now?
Unless you plan on staying. We was finna be out.
I'm talking about boss man.
Out.
OUT out.
All the ladies.
Hell yeah, man. We out.
Imagine that shit.
This may be crazy to say. I think I may be in love, but then it may be a phase. Don't be alarmed like a fleet that came invading your space. I swear I'm coming in peace like I'm an alien race. On what you dressed as? Yes. I'm impressed, Dad. And you made it, damn, never would've guessed that. Plus them buns is anointed with your blessed ass. Frame needs a pick and I'm lucky I broke my press pass. Yeah, that's that smile I've been waiting on. I keep you company in line, you've been waiting long. Really. It's instrumental to see what fake can take us on. Cause you the lyrics to my heartbeat, girl, let's make a song. I ain't mean to have you blushing, forgive me. Just trust in the vibe and the rush that it gives me. Plus, you like a fairy tale about a Disney. I swear you convinced me, man, somebody pinch me, cause
baby girl, I just witnessed heaven. You're an angel sent here just for me. But I'll be your protection. Just take my hand, girl, you don't see. We can do whatever. We got superpowers, fantasies, redesigned realities. Come fly with me, babe.
I seen our future and this is how it all begins. You laughing at my bad jokes, you my Harley Quinn. I get this naughty grin when I start to thinking about how that kitty probably had me whipped. Are you Selena Kyle? Let's take the scenic route, I need a couple hours so I can show you full extension of this power pole. I know how it go, but I let it be your call. Cause sex with me will break the bed and the fourth wall. You got this look in your eyes like I just struck a chord. Plus you blushing sure like you clutching onto something more. Something pure, got you turning a little reddish. You just called me senpai, you got a hentai fetish? Let me find out. Nah, I seen a bunch of those. So we can have some Funimation when we crunchy roll. Before I let you go, let's walk a little faster. I think I seen somebody cosplaying as a pastor.
Baby girl, I just witnessed heaven. You're an angel sent here just for me. But I'll be your protection. Just take my hand, girl, you don't see. We can do whatever. We got superpowers, fantasies, redesigned realities. Come fly with me, baby.
You so fascinated about what I'm wearing, what I'm wearing, what I'm wearing, what I'm wearing, what I'm wearing. But who you supposed to be? Supposed to be, supposed to be, supposed to be.
Right now, you know what? You know what?
Yeah.
I feel like Goku.
Anybody back? I'm gonna play another short video and wait for Steve to get back. You're still watching BlurdDotRadio.
Go out the door. Go out the door.
I don't know what he just said. It sounded like he said go out the door. Maybe that was for us. We'll get started. Oh, hi. You're watching BlurdDotRadio. I'm your host, Mike Sitter.
Mike Stidham.
I'm joined by Steve somewhere. Kenny. Ash Gutty.
It sounds like pure chaos.
There's a lot going on over in Steve's part of the world.
What is happening? Are the cats at it?
Probably. Cats be beefing. So.
Cats be beefing.
It's a thing. It's a thing. Let's get into some headlines. I don't have to drop for. Elgin usually has it. So headlines. Bang. Ash, you got those headlines ready?
I have the first one up. I thought we had a headlines drop.
Yeah, Elgin hits it. I don't have a video drop for it. I have to make one.
Headline.
I don't think that's quite the tone.
So I'm trying.
You hit that.
No, I didn't say it was bad. I was
no.
What's that?
Look at you. I always try to be heavily critical. Thanks, Mike.
I'll give it a thumbs up.
Like,
it was good. So, in this DC saga that we've all been dragged through, apparently they're canceling Fandom.
Need to read it?
Yeah, I haven't read it at all.
Okay,
COVID this week, guys.
You can just read out loud.
Does it say why?
Because they're going live.
Because they're going to go live.
Live is in on the interwebs? Because I thought they were already doing
it. Live as in like a convention.
So it wasn't. They didn't do that when The Rock came out. That's not what they were doing.
No, essentially, Fandom was in response to the pandemic anyway.
Yeah, for sure.
So now that they feel like we're back to normal, they're now going back to, and I can't even say going back, because has DC ever had like a D23 like Disney does, or this is essentially going to be
not to my knowledge.
Like normally they would just have an appearance at Comic-Con, which I don't believe they did this year. So now they're going to pull a Disney and have their own convention centralized on all of their properties.
In this article, anything about when that might happen? Or is it just ignored? As I use my English major powers to scan through this, all I'm saying is that it ain't happening.
No, not in this article.
That's the thing. With all the restructuring, I don't think they would have a date anyway. It's more or less, this is more to get another cost-saving measure. So even us saying it's going to be live, that's still a hypothetical.
I still feel like that's more cost, but I guess they're banking on like selling tickets, which in that case, selling tickets versus a free virtual
tickets and advertising and all that shit, sponsorship, etc. Speaking of tax write-offs, I heard that they canceled Batgirl in post-production so that they could use it as a tax write-off.
Because let me tell you, post-production gets expensive. Not even just like between green screen, color correction, audio, shoot, just the offline edit. That's hours you got to pay people to do that work. Not just the actors who are on set, not just the camera crew, but the post-production crew. A movie itself can have upwards of, well, I don't know if y'all pay attention to credits like that, but you can easily have, depending on how heavy the effects are going to be, like 6 assistant effects editors and an assistant editor to the editor before it even gets to the special effects. And then where a lot of the time gets sunk in is just having a lot of the producers or those who are just overseeing it wanting to review it. And if you got more than one person that it has to pass through, that's going to be the number of revisions that we go through on just like a 30-second spot is annoying for me. So I can only imagine a 2-hour movie.
Oh, for sure. Well, I doubt it's 2 hours. Probably more.
Well, hour and a half. And a full-length film having to go through like 5 different people. Yeah, that's going to be a lot of time. And a lot of lunches that are going to be comped.
For sure. For sure. And apparently there have been funeral screenings for the Batgirl movie. Somebody got to see it. And who knows what they're going to do. Maybe they'll release it in 20 years as an NFT or some shit.
Oh God. Yeah, I think the crew might have been able to see a copy of it, and that was another issue I saw coming up recently is how a lot of films nowadays don't have a lot of physical releases, so or even just pilots. So you have people who have worked on the actual productions but don't have any proof of it. And when you're trying to go out for other jobs, people are wanting to see, okay, well, what did you work on? And you don't have a copy of it. You don't have a physical copy. You don't have a digital copy. You know, so it's hard on the creatives nowadays too. Not just these companies' bottom line.
Well, I'm sure the companies will be fine.
Yeah, the companies, whatever, but it's the creatives that I'm concerned about.
For sure. So yeah, DC fans, you don't have to wait. But you get a convention. I don't know. I'm not so anti-DC that I don't want people to be fed their content. So that news, Fandom's canceled. Good news, you get a convention to maybe they'll use that to have Ezra Miller's hearing. I don't know.
Wow. There'll just be a whole panel room that is just watching the hearing.
For sure. Ezra Miller sitting in the table being questioned.
I don't know if DC even has enough to support having a whole convention to themselves. Personally, I mean, I don't really keep up with DC like that to think, but like, because compared to Disney, like Disney had a lot of properties before they even had Marvel and Fox, you know. So for DC Warner Brothers to have a we got comments? People watching us?
Yeah.
I they are too. I made sure to link the show on our story.
How long ago was that? What was that? Half an hour ago?
Oh, that was a few minutes ago. This is
wow, we're on top of it.
What's happening, Shaq? What's happening, Amina? What's happening,
See, people like to watch
this. They'll flash point him right back. Send them to Hawaii, drop a bomb on it. I don't know.
Like they should just be done with DC as a film property. Just let that shit like.
Well, Kenny, you being our comic book guy, DC media franchises are in peril. Do you think they'll add like comic book stuff to it, or are there events to talk about?
If we're talking about fandom, I think that we unfortunately
I don't want to be
have to
associated
look.
with the DC universe.
No, we unfortunately have to look beyond DC. Like whatever Warner Brothers themselves decides to do with DC, not just the movies but the comics, that's still up in the air. Like there's already been in terms of there's been like changes in terms of how publishers with DC get their books, but it's I don't know, man. In terms of just the storytelling and the content for the DC films, it's always been the cartoon films. Like I feel like we've talked about that so much that those are the ones that have always been really well done. Even at their low points, they're still somewhat more interesting to talk about. But that's the thing; they're still more interesting to talk about than the movies. I mean,
and the thing is, like we said, the animated stuff is where their strength has been, and yet they're cutting a lot of their animated stuff.
So that's the thing. Like I said, like it's hard.
I feel like their animated stuff was on an upswing.
Well, that's the thing too. That's what I'm saying. Like it's hard to really have this discussion because Warner Brothers is restructuring. So like all these things are not happening necessarily because our animation was good or was bad, or the movies were good or was bad. I mean, they're still gonna. The only reason that they are so invested in Flashpoint is because of the money already invested in it. Which is even so, Ezra Miller could unless he literally kills somebody, he is going to be the linchpin of these films.
I'll even say if he kills somebody, they'll hold off on revealing that news.
Yeah, I mean
they'll stop news corporations.
I mean, and that's super effed up. I mean, CNN's already being weird about wokeness, and anyway, not even going there. But that's what I'm saying. Like Warner Brothers is already there are changes happening in all facets of the giant media pyramid of what's owned by Warner Brothers and Discovery. So it's honestly it's really disappointing. I can't tell you what's to come or what could be happening because it's all fluid. But I mean, honestly, the only thing that seems consistent is that they are going to let these Flashpoint movies happen. That's the only thing that seems to be consistent. And that's probably only because there's already been so much invested in them that just because they're happening doesn't mean there's going to be things that happen beyond that. So
maybe that's what
I think. I don't even think it's worth having we can have those discussions for Marvel because we know the phases that are coming beyond that. But I don't think it's worth our time to do that with DC because they can't even get out the blocks to show off the content they have. They literally just cut Batgirl for tax reasons. So
for sure.
There's no reason to really give them the nuance of okay, what's down the line for them?
Speculation.
Yeah. It's not I don't. It's not
maybe that's what this fandom will be. Is they're revealing what their phases are, what they're doing with the properties.
Let me see.
Doubt.
Yeah, I'm just. I doubt it too. It's a quick turnaround. I don't think they really know, but
Also, I'm gonna point out, Carter. How do you know they didn't already?
DC just has a lot of they just want Superman and Batman money so bad.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat is getting.
It's not even about them wanting Superman and Batman money. They want franchise money. They have been looking for something to replace Harry Potter.
That's the main reason I think that Flashpoint is still going to come out.
Yes, that's the entire reason. That's the entire reason, Mike. That's the entire reason they.
Also, they might be waiting to get endorsed by Donald Trump.
Please no. But the entire reason that they.
Get your bread how you get your bread.
No.
Don't do that. No. Stop. Wait, where's the brand for that?
Right.
Don't you have some kind of like sound
we don't do
thing?
that.
There it is.
That's the one from Candyman you always be using. That's the
Yeah,
one time.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah,
That
that's
was
the time to
appropriate.
use it. Appropriate time for it.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think that fandom is going to come back at any. I think that was it. I think what you saw for these past 2 years because of them that was because of a special circumstance anyway.
Yeah.
And they wanted to find a way to not necessarily be a part of what ended up being a canceled Comic-Con in San Diego until they returned this past year. But even then, like Marvel and DC hadn't really been showing up to those unless it was their movie houses. So, I think this is the end of at least at the end of what we know of DC anything, because also too a lot of the CW TV shows that are Hero they're coming to an end as well.
Yeah. CW's been sinking ship for a while after they sold everything to Netflix, and then
So a lot of stuff is wrapping up. So that's what I'm saying. There's too much in the air to like truly speculate.
DC has like one current hit that they could run with, and we all know that.
Flashpoint.
No, fuck that shit.
The Batman.
Watchmen.
Harley Quinn is the real answer.
Well, like Watchmen.
You can put it up behind.
The Watchmen. That's a real hit.
Well, they already did that though.
It has won multiple awards.
So that's the thing. I don't think you can. I think that's the thing about Watchmen though. There's only so much you can mine from that.
You can mine a lot, but Kenny, you could mine a lot from it as long as you maintain the status of Dr. Manhattan. Dr. Manhattan could be your Flashpoint. You know what I mean?
I mean, didn't they do a line of comics where he was featured in different
and they
DC
didn't
properties?
They didn't end it well, but you can.
Yeah, that didn't happen.
You can make up but that not ending well gives you more creativity as a film director to actually make that important. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He could be.
I don't know. It would be a hard sell for sure.
It's all about adaptation in general. Like look at
because you technically could do that with any character. Like you could, with the right writing and direction, bring the flashback.
Dr. Manhattan could be your watcher, and he could be your narrator. You could start off things with him being your narrator, just like in Silver Surfer, the animated series. You got the.
I guess. So I'm raising my hand because I think this is the one time I think I'm ever.
First, Kenny, don't forget your thought. I want to address some of these comments since we never get comments. Did y'all think this would happen because of Discovery, Shark Week starting all types of mess? It's a thing. Shark cages have ruined DC.
Yeah, I mean, I follow media. I'm very much into media criticism, so I follow like how the ownership of like television stations and like how these moves happen. I mean, Disney basically owns Fox. Like that's like that should not be a thing. Like that's like.
But they can make
there were laws against this, and they've basically been like monopolized.
That's why they broke up Bill Gates' company and Ohio Bell or AT&T or whatever it was. The CW.
Like Ameritech and all that. Like they're like, but and the thing is that even when things have been broken up, things like this with television stations still happen. So I mean, this is not surprising. I mean, if anything, this is just the evolution of capitalism. Like
take the words right out my mouth.
Yeah. Amina is excited about Shazam, but isn't that being pushed back? How far is that being pushed back?
I don't think it was getting pushed back. I thought it still was on track for
Shazam.
Isn't it like fall? Isn't that fall?
Look it up.
Shazam date. Shazam. March 17th, 2023. That's the date it's still showing.
It's March.
That means it did get pushed back? Wait, when's Black Adam coming out? Black Adam's coming out in the fall.
October 21st.
Let's say that's what we're talking about, October 21st. Black Adam is what we're talking about. Shazam is next year. Mm-hmm. Black Adam is more so the big hope. Who was that asking about that? Was that
Amina? Well, read that. Amina, she's been on the show.
Oh yeah, Amina. Yeah, no, that's more so. I think that Black Adam is more so the big hopes because of The Rock. I think Shazam is just more so the surprising hit that will continue to pay dividends for them. Mm-hmm. But once again, it's still just to kind of continue my point from what Steve was talking about with Watchmen. Yeah. Like the idea of Watchmen was like very limited in terms of what it was supposed to be, right?
Yeah.
And
which I can appreciate.
Which is why I'm like, the Watchmen TV show was the only thing that kind of really felt like a true understanding of the original material. Because even the comic books that came after, sequels that came after Watchmen, were not good at all. So I think I do agree with Steve in one aspect that like there can be this care given to this original content, but I also still believe that like a book like Watchmen doesn't constantly need to be mined for legacy when the idea was to like the idea of Watchmen was to kill those heroes and like, you know, create your own thing, like, you know what I'm saying? So but you're not wrong, Steve. I definitely think that I mean the show was awesome. Like and I kind of wanted a second. Like, I'm glad we're not getting a second season, but I kind of wanted a second season.
To pick back up what you just said, they kind of the characters were dead when you like see this new show, you know.
Oh yeah, no doubt. That's what I'm saying. Like, it can be done right, but I still feel like it took them like almost 30 years to do it right. Because, like I've said, the comics came out before the sequel to those comics to Watchmen came out before this show, and they were not good, like whatsoever.
Right, yeah.
And, like these were done by really like well-known writers too, and like it just that content didn't match what Alan Moore was going for. But the show in tone did, because it was written by produced and directed by a bunch of black folk, people of color, women. Like Alan Moore is kind of a lot of the characters in the book originally are kind of, you know, based around working class people like us. Right. So I don't know. It's one of those things where I'd rather the creativity be there for us to not necessarily need Watchmen, but to like Milestone. Like, you ain't got to use Watchmen. Milestone Comics has so much really good content that you can have shows for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
nobody wants to fuck with the broke.
Which is fucked up. Like, that's a problem. Like, that's part of the problem right there.
For sure.
We're gonna do that.
Side note, I did find the date discrepancy for the releases, and Shazam was originally supposed to have come out December of this year and got pushed to Aquaman's 2's date, of which is now March 17th, 2023.
Huh. But Aquaman is supposed to be still coming out, right?
It's pushed back to December 25th.
Yeah, it's what Carter said. I got rock bottom backwards.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing too about these Warner Brother movies is that like The Rock doesn't want Black Adam to be involved in the other movies, but like, dude, Black Adam has you are not bigger than Black Adam, my G.
No.
Like, I know you're the biggest actor in the world.
You don't want to get roped into like a franchise kind of thing.
But that's the thing. His character is part of a franchise. Like, you can't say you can't be roped in.
He fought Superman in that one animated thing.
Yeah, you can't get into these superhero movies and think that you're just going to be a one-off character. You need to be prepared to be in a few movies, if not as a cameo, then, you know, maybe you do a really good job and you become like that breakout character. Now they want to do more with you.
I thought that was the goal. Like, I assume if you're in a DC movie, the goal is to be in more DC movies.
Well, if you're not someone like The Rock, who's like, now he's established himself and wants to diversify his portfolio and don't want to be locked in and think he got the power to negotiate like that, You can throw your dick around like that and be like, I don't want to do this, that, and the third.
I wish I
You might
had
not
a
get your
one
way.
to run your dick around. I'm gonna look for that.
I've seen a picture, or not a picture, a video. I can't remember what it was.
Video.
Literally,
Send it to me.
it was like a black dude. He was just like in a business office, threw his dick on the office table.
Send that to me, and I'll make that a
I'll
boat.
try to find it. Anyway,
that sounds fantastic.
I don't even know how to search for that without getting off.
You're just gonna have to sacrifice your search history for the show, Ash.
Shout outs to the FBI agent that tracks my search history.
For sure. Disturbed, I'm sure. They're putting a lot behind it, even a new comic. But if money ain't just it's this movie. Ain't money, then yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I feel like with DC franchises, especially like DC caters to a certain audience, so people are going to see it at least. I don't know if people are going to keep seeing it after that first week, but the first week numbers will do well for sure. For sure. Our last headline of the night: Jordan Peele has opened up the potential for Nope characters to get their stories told. Apparently, and Ash, you'll have to elaborate. I didn't see Nope yet. I haven't been in the movie theater in a while. Apparently, there's a character.
You should have went yesterday. Oh wait, I forgot you got COVID.
I'm about to say.
I completely forgot. I'm sorry.
No.
They got the HD version on the site.
On Amazon?
No.
Yeah, Nope is streaming digitally now.
No, like on a site that you don't have to really pay for. And it's
on one of these. That's another thing I got to get is a pirate mode.
Legally speaking, if you don't want to take the Monkey D. Luffy route, you ain't got to now.
Gotcha.
Wait, where? It's not on. I don't have Amazon, so where else is it? Apparently,
we don't need to say that on the show.
No, not the illegal. No, I was like, pay attention. I was asking for the legal ones.
Yeah.
It's somewhere.
I think Mike is right. It's available for purchase on Amazon, but
just purchase.
Apple
Okay,
TV,
gotcha.
YouTube.
I am 100% down to bootleg Black Adam.
It's on Hulu now?
No,
it's on
Voodoo.
Nope.
Voodoo.
Oh, right. Voodoo exists.
Voodoo, Apple
TV,
Google Play, Amazon Prime, YouTube.
Well, that's where it's at. Yeah, we might watch it tomorrow. So apparently there's a character. Where is it in here? So what's going on here? Blah, 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 blah.
Tell me when to scroll.
I don't know. It's definitely up at the top. It's not a very long article. There's a character whose story did not get told. Jordan Peele says that story may get told somewhere else, so maybe in another movie that ties back to Nope.
A character listed in IMDb as nobody. I saw the movie, and I'm trying to remember who
the source.
Who the fuck was nobody?
Ash, you want to go to IMDb to see who was cast as nobody?
Well, I doubt that they'll have a picture of the actor.
No, I assume they would.
Sure they would. He's a nobody.
And I'm trying to think of like who do they refer to as nobody?
Nobody.
Is it Keith Sweat? Because it should be.
Okay, here we go. Michael. Oh, look at that. They have a picture. Nobody.
Of course, I mean, if people are talking about him, they have to at least have a picture of him.
Uncredited. I'm trying to remember. When did I see this white man in the movie?
Definitely looks like a high school English teacher.
When the fuck did he show up? What?
See what I'm saying? He was nobody.
I'm mad because Now I'm mad, and I'm not about to watch this movie again just so I can try to find this one white face. But yeah, so going back to the article. So basically, he's gonna.
Amina's saying it might be a TMZ reporter.
No, goddamn! Now I gotta go back to that IMDb because I'm pretty sure they would have just had him listed as TMZ.
TMZ reporter.
Yeah, let me go back.
Those are some things. Is this what they advertised to you, Ash?
Who advertised what?
There was some nice looking dresses on there.
Oh yeah, she and be having me by the neck. They always be showing me something. I'm like, all right, let me check it out. Let me see. Grizz, Max, Phoenix, Colton, Tom, Buster, Flynn, Antlers, Hoist.
Also, I don't know. That is a white man. I can't expect that Jordan Peele's going to make a whole movie about nobody because he said already, like, I'm not here to tell white stories.
Yo, Mike, guess where Michael's from?
Guess where who's from?
Michael Bush. Nobody.
Oh, that guy?
Yeah.
Parma?
Huh.
No, close. Mentor.
Very Midwestern looking.
Well, you know what? I don't see the TMZ dude listed.
He was also
so maybe it was.
So like
maybe it was nobody.
It makes sense that Jordan Peele knows him because he was in the Upright Citizens Brigade.
Yeah, Jordan Peele looks like he would have watched the Upright Citizens Brigade.
Yeah.
Shout out to Canada.
Yeah.
I think that was a Canadian joke.
I'm pretty sure this too.
For sure.
The body don't look like the body of the dude that was the TMZ reporter.
Maybe he gained or lost some weight.
Yeah, that's fair. And okay, I'll give him that. I mean, we already know how his story ends, though. Unless, no, I'm pretty sure niggas did. Like, I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure that niggas did. I don't know if I would necessarily care to know about his life prior to his end. Honestly, I don't really care. Barely worked as a distraction in the movie.
It can't be any worse than the Twilight Zone.
Nah, he really from the slab. I fuck with
him. From Mentor, Mentor is a suburb of Cleveland. They got a mall.
Yeah, they got the mall where all the kids steal all the fucking Aeropostale from.
Well, the mall kids are gonna steal. That's hand in hand.
But they don't do anything about it until
it's.
Yeah.
So, in terms of telling more stories in the Nope universe, I mean, without spoiling too much, ain't many characters left by the end of the movie. So it would all be like prequel type stories, I guess.
The whole movie's a prequel.
To what?
So whatever happens next, what happens at the end of that movie?
Like I said, there's not a whole lot of characters left. Let me not give Forever 21 any more fucking publicity. Move back up to this man's face.
There's homegirl who got messed up by the ape. We could do a little song about her, so that's a prequel.
Yeah, that's a prequel. The whole Jupe's whole backstory.
Prequel.
Yeah, like I said, everything would essentially be a prequel.
What's her name? Disney homegirl. What's her name?
Disney.
I almost said Kiki Shepard. It's not Kiki.
Kiki Palmer. Kiki Palmer has a whole.
Kiki Shepard's a different person.
Kiki Palmer has a whole life.
She does. She was doing a whole. She was doing a whole lot that she listed, and we could follow her post the incident. And then also there's also speculation about what happened to one of the characters. Like, is what Kiki witnessed at the end a hallucination, or is that character actually there at the end? I like to believe that I think they are there. I don't think it's a hallucination.
I think they live.
I think they lived, but I can see how people
I wouldn't give it Yale. I mean, I'd give it community college.
Black studies professor at Yale. He definitely looked like he's giving film professor.
For sure.
Film professor for sure. Mm-hmm.
With his smile that doesn't look like he means it.
And those glasses. It's the glasses.
Shout out to black rimmed hipster glasses. They're very
Anywho, I for one am for more Jordan Peele films. You know, they're in general. You can't really put him in any one box. Like Nope was more of a thriller for sure. There was some horrific imagery for sure. Like that scene is going to live rent free in my mind for a while now. But I like where his brain goes when he's allowed to do what he wants to do with the stories. You know, apparently he was shortlisted as one of the directors for Akira, a live action Akira, which he's like, you know, I'm not sure. Whenever they originally were in talks of
at one point, there was supposed to be an Akira movie starring Leonardo DiCaprio as Kaneda and Joseph Gordon-Levitt as Tetsuo. Not mad that didn't happen. Yeah, even though I think that script might have gotten turned into I forgot the name of the movie. There was an Esper movie starring Michael B. Jordan where he got murdered.
I mean,
anybody seen this?
No.
I forgot the name of it.
I mean, to be fair, if they adapted it in a way that, because there's been adaptations of, you know, foreign films that were more Western centric, so it's possible. But Akira is so iconic,
definitely, for
its imagery, and it's like, you know, post-apocalyptic. Well, it's not post-apocalyptic, but just that futuristic Japanese.
Remember, it's after World War III.
Oh, it was. Look, it's been a long time since I've seen that movie. It's been a long time since I've seen Akira. Full disclosure, don't necessarily care for Akira. I said it. But
listen, I'm 40. It's my generation that loves Akira.
I respect what it does visually. Visually, Akira is really cool to look at.
Also, the manga is fantastic.
Animation is great, but again, it's the I don't want to see Akira as adapted by Westerners. It's so
if they did it with black folks, I'd be more interested.
Well, no, because even then, I'm sure there's already original black futuristic Afro punk type stories out there. Just adapt that.
If there are black Esper stories out there, I want to read it.
Probably.
Yeah.
We just, you know, like just adapt those stories.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of anime and stories are rooted in the trauma of the bombings. Like even Vampire Hunter D. You know. Yeah. So I'm glad Jordan Peele turned it down. He does some you know, homages to Akira, you know, the whole bike slide. Again, iconic. But yeah, America, stick to your own shores and adapt shit. All right, like y'all got.
America's never been good at that.
We won't even hire. Yo, there's not even a real American nigga in fucking Nope.
I'm sorry, what?
In Nope, Daniel Kaluuya is not American.
Oh, I keep forgetting that.
Yeah, well, he's an American. Well, not an American.
I keep forgetting.
So wrap up your thought, and we're gonna go into another music break, and then we're gonna hit a trailer.
Yeah, no, that's it. I keep forgetting Daniel Kaluuya's not American.
He did play Fred Hampton.
Really good one.
He's really good. These British folks, man.
I really wish that they'd actually hired actors who were the same age, because that would have given a bigger impact.
Exactly. Wasn't he like 22 or something crazy?
20, maybe 22. When he started, he was like 17.
He was very young. That would have been more impactful.
For sure. Well, folks, in lieu of DJ L. Cardi being here, I'm going to hit you with some hits.
Lord Jesus. You lucky I don't have access to your computer, so I can just take all of that away from you.
You can never take this from me.
Don't.
I'm still trying to find that dick video.
Yeah. I'll definitely use it. We'll probably get kicked off of Twitch because of it.
No, it'll be fine.
Twitch tends not to like dicks. Also, the last music break, I played Beg For It by Steve, Popeyes by Kent by Deem, and Cosplay Angel by Crazy 8 the Great. Shout out to him and Columbus, Ohio, where he's from. Also, shout out to Candy B Cosplay, his girlfriend. They're like the Jay-Z and Beyonce of the Blurred community. Also, Crazy 8 is phenomenal as a rapper. Crazy 8 the Great. Go look him up. I'm going to start us off with a video by Chicago's own Ace Da Vinci called 106. And I'll play a few more songs. We'll be back around, I don't know, 9:15, 9:20. We'll see. Stay tuned.
Boy, look what I found.
This is an MP3 player. Look at these songs. The last time I heard this song,
supersonic, hypnotic, funky, fresh. It ain't about who did it first, it's really about who do it best. I'm the type of guy to start a bar and have you say the rest, or have them way impressed. I suggest you pay respect. Yup, in my white tee. Oh, I think they like me. Air Force Ones on. I'm so icy, hair nappy, but I'm happy. Pocket full of dough, sipping on some scissor. My nigga, you ain't know. From the window to the wall. All these females crawl. All these beats, all of them could have been lost. Cause my laptop was tripping, but I had to keep it pimping. Real girls get down on the floor, still tipping on fofo. Wrapped in fofo, she said, can you pay my bills? I said, no. Because I met the shorty, she just moved right up the block from me. She know my name D'Angelo, she digging the apostrophe. Her lip gloss was popping, she called me, I called back. What you know about that? I know all about that. Money rolls, cars and clothes, that's how all my partners roll. You say you a gangster, but you never pop nothing. Danger, you a wankster. Stop frontin', ain't nobody fucking with me, man. Fireman, I'm looking like a star, bitch. When you see me make a wish, dear Mr. Toilet, I'm the shit. I could keep rapping that Lil Wayne. Let me switch. First got it when he was 6, didn't know any tricks, so we kick, push, kick, push, coast. And away roll with an old school caddy and a diamond in the back. I sit back with this pack of zigzags and this weed, and I know I can be what I wanna be. When the rim is in the system, ain't no telling if she shake her Laffy Taffy, I might walk right out of heaven. Holla back, youngin'. I might do the chicken head on YouTube while you was watching Teletubbies Blues Clues. I was on LimeWire, nigga, true. This is dedicated to the songs that I played in classes. And if you know the feeling, then raise your glasses. First it was new, then it got old. Next thing you know, man, the shit's a classic. Don't leave your girl around me. True player for real. Ain't that how I go though? Hey, if she don't know none of these songs, she too young for you, bro. Hey, let me get him. Let me hit him. Let me get him. Let me shoot out. Hey, shoot out. Hey, shoot out. Hey, shoot out. Hey, now walk it out. Now walk it out. Now walk it out. Now walk it out. Yeah. Groovy. Now walk it. Now walk it out. Now walk it out. So I sent a text to a girl I used to see.
get in the niche, but they take a yard. This ain't gon' be good if I don't get lost. I'm doing my best to keep my head. They tell me to pray, I'd rather roll up the dead. I'm stuck in the land of the lost. I want my soul back, what's the cost? Say they want me to lose it, but it ain't no refund. So I'm counting my blessings while I'm throwing these ones.
Everything's out of control. I wish I had plans to roll. And I'll just here and go. Cause they're so ugly underneath me. Everything's out of control. I wish I had plans to roll. And I'll just here and go. Cause they're so ugly underneath me.
So what you gonna do? What you gonna do? When you see the truth? See them people ain't true. Stacking paper faster, say you broken, they can't handle you. When their money gone, they won't got any intangibles. Stuck in the land of the lost. I want my soul back, what's the cost? Say they want me to lose it, but it ain't no refund. So I'm counting my blessings while I'm throwing these ones. Girl so cold, on your own. What you gon' do? No, you can't call home. Let's to get grown. Now your childhood gone. Same old shit. Going on and on.
Everything's out of control. I wish I had plans to roll. And I'll just here and go. Cause they're so ugly underneath me. Everything's out of control. I wish I had plans to roll. And I'll just here and go. Cause they're so ugly underneath me.
L1, what the fuck is up? Clever One, what up? Al Tampa, what the fuck is up? Yo, I got no time for talking, smashing fit the Johnny Walker, violent stalker, walking through the park, trying to find a target, hardly harmless, laughing hardy harmless, y'all need body armor, less farmer, blow a fucking hole through your head for ya. Extreme violence, confessions of a psychopath, spoken over strings and violins, I'm high as shit, scientists be baffled at how grimy the human mind can get. Millimeter 9, paralyze you when your spine is hit, your highness on that flat line, and quite ironic how you choking on blood from triggers, squeezing like the Heimlich, rope up verse on a Ouija board, speaking more demonic. My mind is gone, all signs point, I ain't trying to find it. I'm not regular, the death peddler, put you in a pine box instead of a Leviathan, wet it up. Enough shit sitting on my hip to clip 10 of ya. Punks jump up to catch slugs through the retina. Hands up if you feeding for that raw shit. That let us in Timberlands to your door shit. All the fuck we do is keep bringing you more shit. 7 motherfucking eyes, yo, we all sick. Hands up if you feeding for that raw shit. That let us in Timberlands to your door shit. All the fuck we do is keep bringing you more shit. 7 motherfucking eyes, yo, we all sick. Man down is when the birds leave trees. Blink 7 needed rescuing from blowing these trees. Your body will collapse and contort into some unfortunate position, cause your dumbass gobbled up all the bait. We only pushing that dope so we know when it's all crime. Get to brapping at your feet so you notice this hammer time. Where is the lie anonymous? We still pulling cards. 7 oddities, we bringing burners to your yard. 7 oddities, we put explosives in your guards. Run your shit in slow-mo, got your future shit in shards. The team is sick coronavirus like 7 times. Nonchalant about it, doomsday still bringing lives. So what you wanna do? This point ain't getting through to you. Step in close range and push this oxen right through you. Reevaluate your lessons, the 7 is not testing. Throwing bodies in the fire is how we give out blessings. Hands up if you feeding for that raw shit. That let us in Timberlands to your door shit. All the fuck we do is keep bringing you more shit. 7 motherfucking eyes, yo, we all sick. Hands up if you feeding for that raw shit. That let us in Timberlands to your door shit. All the fuck we do is keep bringing you more shit. 7 motherfucking odds, yo, we all sick. You ain't escaping the grass, no matter what is true. If we coming through, ain't no telling what these scuds will do. Never catch me doing what suckers do, it's uncomfortable. We keep it rugged, this is music to punish too. The fumes will smother, you ain't outrunning the suffocation. My dudes are gutter, ain't no sun up cause it's fucking raining. You bums are lame and these drums will leave you hung and draining. I'm done explaining, so now it's these cuts you sustaining. I'm aiming and firing till no one's remaining. I'm raging with tyrants and no one's behaving. You moaning and shaking. This that bone breaking, glow quaking rhetoric. This ain't competitive, y'all some hoes faking sentiments. This for your benefit, we trying to end your misery. Artillery, home delivery, foes is jittery. It's no sympathy, the judgment is swift. Got 'em fiending for that raw shit to bump in the whip.
Yo. Hands up if you feeling for that raw shit. That let us send Timberlands to your door shit.
All the fuck we do is keep bringing you raw shit.
7 motherfucking odds, yo, we all sick. Hands up if you feeling for that raw shit. That let us send Timberlands to your door shit.
All the fuck we do is keep bringing you raw shit.
7 motherfucking odds, yo, we all sick.
And we're back. You're watching BlurdDotRadio.
BlurdDotRadio.
I am your host, Mike Stidham. I'm joined by Steve, Kenny, Ash Guy.
I'm here.
Got him.
The songs that you just heard were 106 by Ace Da Vinci, Ugly People by The Knuckles, and The 7 by 7 Oddities featuring DJ M1. It's time for trailer.
Sit back, relax, watch it.
So this first trailer, I don't know if you all want to do two, but this one had the most conversation, I felt like. Where's that coming from?
You know it's Kenny.
I ain't playing Kenny.
You know it's Kenny.
I'm sorry, I thought I was muted. My fault.
It's all good.
Usually we're sponsored by Jepson. Well, we're always sponsored by Jepson's Malort at CH Distillery. We would be doing a shot right now, but I am nowhere near Chicago or a bottle of Jepson's Malort. But I can do a shot with Bud Light from this 40 that I got from 7-Eleven. The toast that we're going to do, also go to CH Distillery. They have plenty of alcohol, not just Jepson's Malort. Don't let that spook you. Tip your waitress, your bartender, all that fun stuff. The toast that we do every week goes, I'm not above you. I'm not below you. I'm right here with you. Cheers.
I didn't do a shot. I just inserted a old format of memory into a slot.
It's kind of like a shot.
I need a bug grip.
Save your SD cards, kids.
There you go. I just one of my laptops just fucked up. I may have lost however many beats that I made over the month that I was making beats for. Back up your stuff, kids.
Yeah,
so in our group chat, the Weird Al Yankovic trailer got some talk, but also we have the Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey trailer. Does anybody care which way we go on this?
Nope.
I'm now. I want Winnie the Pooh.
All right, I was gonna go for Weird Al, but Steve wants Winnie the Pooh. So here we go, folks. The trailer for
I
Winnie
must
the
have
Pooh.
missed that conversation about Weird Al.
Wasn't there? Am I thinking of a group chat? Another group chat?
I don't remember there being any talk about Weird Al.
Yeah, there was.
Kenny?
I thought Zach put it in the chat.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right.
I said,
So
yeah,
it
there
must
was.
have been a conversation with Kenny and somebody because I don't remember.
That means I still got some brain cells left. I feel good.
Was it a good conversation? Like,
It was a great conversation about Weird Al, but let's get to the trailer that we voted for, that Steve voted for.
Steve, do you want to intro the trailer?
Yeah, this is what is it called? Blood and what?
Blood and Honey.
Blood and Honey. What a great title. Yeah, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. Ready for some. So basically, the licensee sing to Winnie the Pooh lapsed, so they made a horror movie in the meantime. So good luck with that shit.
As one does.
Here we go on BlurdDotRadio. Blood and Honey.
Blood and Honey.
You know, you're the first person I ever shown this place to.
And why am I so special?
Because soon we'll be Christopher and Mary Robin. You should be close now.
We're not
Oh,
going to
Christopher
find
about
them.
to.
Pooh, Piglet, Eeyore, we were friends for many years, and they're out there.
Christopher.
Christopher.
Now.
Eeyore died?
You need to find out what's happened.
Eeyore is my favorite because
They're all
Eeyore was
dead.
the most like me.
They're all dead. Christopher Robin got a little taste of pussy. Like, I don't need no fucking bloody bears and piglets. They have turned wild.
This place is kind of cold. Did you?
Yeah, Full Moon Productions. Make
Hell
some of my
yeah.
favorite movies, Larry.
Hell
These
yeah.
are-
need to go.
Titties and blood. That's how you that full moon all day, baby.
What was that?
I wouldn't even give it Full Moon. I think it's more New Line Cinema. I remember I would see that before a trailer and be like, I'm going to see whatever this is. They made the Ninja Turtles and Friday the 13th.
What galaxy phone do you think this whole movie was filmed in?
What galaxy?
What galaxy phone? You know, there's iPhone and then there's Galaxy phones. Yeah, this is definitely.
It was an Android 7. Is that the thing?
Yeah, maybe.
I may have made that up.
I don't understand the honey. Why they're
It's a Google. It's probably a Google Fi.
Maybe they'll pour. Maybe they're gonna like drown them in the honey. That's wild.
Maybe they're making honey out of them.
He's gonna marinate them and then eat them.
Could be.
I hate it.
I love it. Everything about this is wonderful.
I hate
Murderous Winnie the Pooh. Yes, please.
It's
You just left him. They can make another one of these for Toy Story. Andy leaves the toys, and the toys get all murderous in the forest.
Well, Disney ain't never gonna let go of that. They ain't no public domain.
Yeah, that wasn't made in the 30s. That was made in the 90s.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
According to Amina, it is just niggas and mess.
With an iPhone and some paint.
Well, like, okay, can I?
Go for it, Steve.
No, go ahead.
So like, it's clear that Christopher Robin, as a child, was depressed and had some issues, right? And so, like, realistically, it's probably just Christopher Robin's killing all these people and changing masks whenever he like.
But there were two bodies in the last scene.
Huh?
There were two bodies in the last scene. So
no, there weren't.
No, I know what you mean.
There was a hand pouring out blood and a hand pouring out honey.
There was a split between the two. They weren't in the same.
Mike, run it back.
You think it's a Fight Club scenario? If I run it back, I'm gonna run back the whole thing.
Christopher Robin is
fine. I'll bring it up.
Has an issue, you know, like not to like shame people or anything like that, but like there's something going on with that fucking kid. You know, like go get some real friends.
There's a lot of dissociative identity disorder going on when you make rabbits and owls and elephants.
Yeah, he's already talking to his plush animals and going into the woods by himself. And like,
who knows what happened out there?
Yeah, exactly. I do bet that is the twist.
He could have run across a dead body and been scarred for life. You don't know.
No, it's definitely 100% that. Like I can predict this movie from it may be him and like maybe like a weird little brother or something like that.
Well, let me throw out predicting this movie is probably pretty easy to do.
Yeah,
it's a horror movie. They tend not to be too.
It's not too complicated.
Yeah,
It was definitely made on a Galaxy Note 11 or whatever.
Easily.
So yeah, it's fine.
So Steve, would you watch this movie?
Oh, 100% watching this movie. I might not even bootleg it because it's going to be like on Tubi or something.
It already looks bootlegged.
I don't even have to bootleg it.
There's not a release date for it. It just says it's in post-production.
Yeah.
So who knows what that means?
Yeah, I'm definitely just going to watch it.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, I found the image. Hold on.
Yeah. Share the screen. I'll put it
Yeah. Exhibit A.
I don't see nothing.
I didn't bring it up.
It's so extra.
Oh yeah, that is Pooh and Piglet.
Yeah.
Pooh and Piglet. So Christopher Robinson
He has at least one conspirator.
Okay, Christopher Robinson's abusive father.
Okay.
Could be.
Anyway.
Could be. Not saying that's impossible.
I rest my case.
Right. Or maybe his like abandoned son or something like that.
Could be. Maybe he abandoned an actual person who puts on a mask in the woods. You never know. But I'm always here for masked up slasher movies.
And you know what? This could become like a cult classic. You know, it could
I
be
feel
so
like
bad it's good.
All right. Yeah, this is honestly like it makes me want to watch it more because Ashley's being like pretty positive about this whole thing.
You call this positive?
Yeah.
The bar is low. The bar is low.
The bar is in the basement. But
yeah. Yeah, because I'm not talking any kind of positivity with this. It's just one of those things where horror is not my thing, so I don't really have a gauge on what horror enthusiasts are going to take out of this trailer. Stop being so generous.
Got me and Kenny.
It's gotta be like it's either gotta be violent or
terrible horror movies and love them.
I think the fact that it's not by a big studio, it sounds like we're being more generous because we ain't got no expectations from whoever is doing this. So
the bar is low as fuck.
The bar is low. Yeah,
the bar is at the
like on this screen. The bar is right.
This isn't like
the bar is somewhere around here.
This isn't like Netflix taking a well-known property and trying to make something of it.
No, this is some people who got $2,000 together.
This is 100-some-odd-year-old IP that is now in the public domain, and some low-budget production company has decided to bank on the name and make a movie and try to turn a buck.
The bar is in the home of infinite losers.
Yeah, because look at what fucking Netflix did with Resident Evil, or even anytime anyone has done anything with Resident Evil outside of a video game, it has not done the numbers that they think it was going to do.
I'm into the fact that Resident Evil is its own thing now, and I think there's another one coming out.
Didn't it come out already on Netflix?
There's one on Netflix.
No, I mean like another Paul W.S. Anderson and Mila Jovovich one.
No.
I want to give out bad information, but I feel like
please don't give out bad information.
I like the first movie.
Well, I liked it because it was a decent video game movie, and we didn't see much of that.
I didn't even count it as a video game movie.
For the time?
It didn't really adapt anything other than the T virus, Umbrella.
It barely adapted.
That was pretty much it. T virus and Umbrella. That was it. But as like a zombie movie on its own, I thought it was pretty cool.
There was a guy that got chopped to checker pieces.
Yeah, that was fucked up. That still lives in the back of my mind.
Was the laser. Yeah,
the laser grid.
That's pretty.
Yeah, like taking away the Resident Evil name to it. It could have been its own like zombie franchise.
And that's back when Resident Evil was my favorite video game in the world.
My cousin had no business babysitting me and letting me watch him play Resident Evil.
Those games are so awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And he had the nerve to play it in the dark.
Yeah,
you got to.
I was
That's
like,
why you gotta play it.
Getting back to the movie. Ash, do you feel like, I know you're not a big horror buff, but if this is on somewhere where you are, would you change the channel or will you continue to watch it?
First of all, where the fuck am I for this to be in my presence? That's my first question of why am I there?
Hair salon?
Can you give me
no damn hair salon.
Like, just answer. Are you asking a hypothetical with a hypothetical?
Because it's me, and that's what goes into my mind. I would leave. It's not a matter of changing the channel. I'm gonna just leave because this is clearly an environment. This is an environment I need not be. That's what that comes down to.
Actually, I won't even lie to you. This is definitely going on the work movie playlist for my personal job.
Well, I can see considering where you work, I can see that being a thing. Like around Halloween, like having that on in the background at the bar. Like
I've already started playing spooky movies. It's like it's not even like
there's a place. There's a time and place for this movie, and I'm just not going to be in that place at that time. More than likely.
So that sounds like a pretty hard no from Ash.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Like, no.
Next week she's gonna be like, "Yo, I saw that movie and it was like all right."
No,
it was better than I thought it was good.
No, I need to be on like the best high of my life.
You never know. I hope that the best high of your life is coming.
Yeah.
I don't know. Y'all, I'm glad that y'all are wishing this for me. I don't see it.
No, I really do. I wish this evil upon me.
I was wishing for a great high. You over here wishing this evil on me? What the fuck, man? I thought we were friends.
It balances out. My fellow horror movie buff.
Oh yeah, we're seeing.
If this came on USA with Joe Bob Briggs.
Hey, I don't need all those questions. We watch it. Like, we gotta do all that extra shit.
You said forget the foreplay. Turn the movie on. What you talking about?
We up. Hey, it's fucking Winnie the Pooh with blood. We up. Let's go. Come on.
Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Honestly, I believe this sequel with Tigger going crazy. Like he's some kind of like, let me murder these motherfuckers. Like, come on.
Tigger's a wonderful thing.
Tigger's a wonderful thing. Like he's some kind of like magical, like hoppity murderer. Like, give it to me. Give me what I want.
Give it to me, baby.
Like the one time I want a horror franchise of complete absurdity is this Winnie the Pooh. Just do it.
There it is.
Put on your Nike, son, and just do it. I tell you what.
There you go. So folks, that was our review of Blood and Honey.
Look at this cat.
There she is. There he is. The time and place in the background. I'm trying to get to Ramina's comment before we start our sign-offs.
No.
Get your black bone out.
Listen, I was literally thinking this was one of Netflix and chill type movies.
You know, when I clicked on this, I was like,
movie
has an opinion about this.
I'm leaving.
This comes
I'm leaving. This is the movie you put on for Netflix and chill. I'm not about to get my back blown out to the trills of white women and slasher noises.
Why not?
You never
No.
had sex.
I may not even notice.
I was on.
You won't even notice.
No,
Why are you?
I've never
That
had
means the
sex,
sex
guys.
isn't. That means the
Guys.
sex isn't good if you actually can pay attention to the noise in the movie.
Yeah,
Never mind.
No, you have a point, Kenny.
Like, you know what?
I don't
Never
know.
mind.
If I can pay
Watch
attention to what's on the
in the
screen,
moment, and
you're
it's
not
because
doing
it
something
wasn't
right. You're not doing something
Shit.
right. But
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
also, no.
You mean you never made out with somebody while the Hostel 2 DVD home screen was playing?
It's so stupid.
That's so
That's so specific. That's so
I-
specific. Also, is that home screen bloody? Is that like what?
No,
remember
it's
when,
like it's just
like remember when all DVDs in
it's
the
just
early like
constant
night?
screaming, bro. It's just like
Yo, let's say
legitimately
because like yeah, that was the early like 2000s
Yeah.
when like every interactive DVD home screen was just unnecessarily loud as hell.
it's loud as hell.
Yo, the rush hour ones were fucking murder. It was just it was casino jackpots.
That movie's racist in me.
Shout out to everybody who made DVD startup screens. I don't know where you are right now, but I hope you're doing something good with your life.
Yo, like that. I made some money off that shit. Like, that shit was crazy.
That is a no to all of your questions. I've only ever made out once, and that was 2 years ago. So I don't think y'all really understand how inexperienced I am.
It's okay. You'll be all right.
Yeah, I know. All right. I'm just saying I can't.
You're not missing out on that.
Talking about, have I made out to menu loading screens, nigga? No.
Wow. There you go. Well, that was a period of time you missed out on, my friend.
But
it can still happen. Get you a TV DVD combo. Just have it on deck for just in case.
Oh my god.
One of those round screen TVs for sure.
See, this guy gets it.
God, yo, these specific scenarios are so weird.
So, folks, we're gonna start our shout outs, or as Kenny calls them,
shout you murmurs. Oh, I'm sorry, Troy's sleeping.
Troy's like
his eyes are wide open. Does he sleep with his eyes open?
I keep moving them.
Slowly falling asleep. Yeah.
He's like,
cats fall asleep fast.
Right, baby? Yeah.
There you go. I want to give a shout out to the Color of Coffee Collective. I want to give a shout out to my partner Nikki. She's right over there. I want to give a shout out to everybody. She can't hear you.
I love how
we hung out with in LA before COVID stopped our party. We went to the Tupac Museum. We went to Issa Rae's coffee shop. We went to the coffee shop run by, let me not mess up their name. As soon as the Instagram tells me. They're not telling me. We went to a coffee shop run by, I believe, Maurice Harris, who has a fantastic Roku show, arranges flowers for celebrities, works with Beyonce and Maya Rudolph and all these famous people. Definitely got a chance to shake their hand and tell them how much I appreciated their Roku show. Yeah, we did a lot of fun stuff. And then COVID derailed us. Also, shout out to Chicago. We'll be back on Tuesday. It was 109 degrees in LA.
Sounds pleasant.
It sounds awful.
Being from the Midwest my whole life, 109 degrees and sunny is, I'll take it.
No, thank you. No
humidity?
fucking way.
It's a little humid.
Well, what's a little humid? What's that mean to you? Because a little humid could be like varying some people.
It is not lake effect humid. It doesn't feel like you're walking outside into soup.
Okay.
Yeah. Not the worst.
At above 50% humidity, we got a problem.
It feels like maybe a solid 35.
Yo, we old. Are we really over here talking about humidity? Like,
listen, my cataracts
we wouldn't
up when the humidity.
No, but it's real as hell though, because like my allergies suck up when it's like over like 50, 55.
My allergies haven't. Nothing's happened with my allergies since I've been here. Also, shout out to Amina in Texas. Texas is stupid hot. That's
I was just in Nevada. It was hot, but it was a dry heat.
Man,
tell me more about the drive.
The first time I ever went to Houston, I stepped out of the car and I felt like I stepped out into an active microwave.
Ugh.
A microwave.
Ugh.
It was terrible. It was terrible.
Ugh. That sounds awful.
But yeah, shout out to Carter, Shaq, and Amina for watching and commenting. Appreciate y'all. Watch Spicy Ramen. Go check out their Instagram. Watch them every time they come on. Watch the Blurred Cave every Saturday from noon Central Standard Time until 3 or 4. And check out the Black Guys Watching Bullshit Friday Night Watch Party every Friday on twitch.tv/Dogamus Prime. You can figure it out. Amina comments real spicy stuff on there every Friday. And with that, I will pass my shout outs to Steve.
First and foremost, shout outs to everybody who loves everybody. More love, less stabbings. There
you go.
That being said,
Unless you're into that,
dude, don't ever bring another cat into your house if you can. Like, that's the dumbest thing that I've ever experienced. I just got attacked in the middle of the show.
that was the sounds we heard.
Yeah.
Like the cat was fighting you.
Being attacked.
Yeah. So the small one ran out while the other one, my actual cat, so then I had to separate them.
It was on set.
It was a whole thing. So, just don't do it. Just don't even do it.
Yeah. That's why I keep telling my partner, like, she wants another cat. I'm like, no. Like, Troy gotta leave. Troy gotta have passed away first.
Right.
Sorry,
exactly.
It's true. Like, it's
like
the thing.
it's not worth the month and a half that it takes to introduce them together.
It really is not.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Exactly. So yeah. Any of you new cat owners out here? So. Anyway.
Yeah, get them together. If you're gonna get a cat, get them together. Okay.
Make sure they're siblings that have grown up together.
Let them grow up together.
Does it help if they're the same sex at all?
It don't matter. Just get them at the same time.
Cats don't get along with each other.
They are legitimately. It's like on site, no matter what.
Yeah, like that's
they
gotta grow up together.
And Moshi's not built like that. You know what I mean? He's just not.
He's not like that.
He's not.
The street cat's like, I'm like that.
Troy's like, y'all talking about fighting? I gotta go. Like, I'm just trying to. Troy just dipped out.
Hi, Troy.
And Moshi has at least 8 pounds on her, and she was gonna whoop his ass.
No, it's real. Like my neighbor's kitten got free while he was doing laundry, and I just went out into the hallway to take it back, and Troy got icy as hell. I'm like, I'm just going. I'm taking it back upstairs. It's not even coming in the apartment. It's going right up.
Walking around with other pussies. In your life.
Lord.
Yo, he used to get really mad when I came home. Like when I saw other cats. Like he could smell it. He was an asshole. He gets over it now. Now he's cool about it. But yo, chill out.
Yeah, man.
That's why. Listen, that's why cats are awesome. They're ungovernable. Yo,
cats man, we see each other in the afterlife and be like, "Watch out there now."
Cats that's why I love cats. They're ungovernable. Like you can't tell a cat what to do. That's the realest niggas in these streets. Like if they like you, they like you.
Legitimately.
It is a high honor to be accepted by a cat.
There you go.
Cat.
But then when cats see each other, it's like.
God damn it.
It's not good. It's not good.
It's not fun. That's what
Ash, who you got?
I'm going to shout out my auntie.
Hey.
For all those interested, she is back on the market. Those who don't know. No, Kenny. Kenny, no.
What's up?
She don't
tell your auntie I said, what's up?
Auntie don't like to share, Kenny. Auntie don't like to share.
What's up?
I apologize.
Baby, I'm ready.
Yeah.
He's got to put a flower in his lapel, like, yeah.
Good luck to her back in these streets. I have joined Bumble in solidarity, and I'm already ready to throw my phone.
Why would you join Bumble? You trying to niggas can't afford?
I'm not trying Bumble so much as Bumble has Bumble.
My name is Ben.
Where if you have a profile, you can get a free drink. So
I think I used Bumble for like 2 minutes, and I was like, nah, this is not for me.
Interesting.
It's white
concept.
as hell too. It's also very white.
It's very white. It's
hella white.
But also, black people meat is real black, but it's not very attractive.
Yeah.
Pre-Nikki, I was on Black People Meet, and I was just like, oh,
you met me?
Whoa! Everybody on Black People Meet ugly.
Dry spell.
Mike, goddamn, that was you just dropped the hammer on Black People Meet, like calling niggas ugly.
I support the cause, but woof.
You met Nikki?
Oh shit. That's
Like,
crazy.
you know the Ren and Stimpy, when they would show that one lady and it would go,
no, stop it. Don't do that.
Every single one.
Oh, you're so mean.
Well,
that's the way I felt about OK Cupid for everybody.
I meant Nikki.
Well, here's my thing.
Okay,
not necessarily.
I got real lucky.
I don't consider myself the hottest person on this app either. But I also know how like highly critical I am anyway. So I just feel bad just swiping on folks. And I'll be like, I mean, he's not ugly. I just don't find him attractive.
Don't be giving people chances.
I'm not. I am not giving people chances.
Also, Mina is right. Every black woman is a butterfly. All right.
What does that mean?
I get that.
You can just put it together on your own. Sounds good.
Come, my lady, come, my lady. You my sugar fly, sugar baby.
Okay.
Continue.
But yeah, so shout outs to my aunt and anybody else trying to make connections with people because it's rough out here, man. It's like, I mean, I don't want to deal with people.
You guys gotta deal with the right people. Tell you,
I know, but and I feel like
I said, hey.
Anyway, I feel like on the platonic friendship front, I'm doing well, both male and female.
Well, you're here. Look at us.
Yeah, I'm here. It's just I can't when it comes to trying to maneuver into romantic or even sexual. I'm like, ill.
Well, you know what you're into.
Do I?
I mean,
you know what you're not into.
I do know that. Yes.
You gotta figure that shit out. You know.
Yeah.
I know what I'm not into.
Experiment. You know.
Start with, do you like anime?
Do you like hentai?
By the way, do you like anime? And if they say, do you like anime? What's Goku's last name? Then just stop talking to him. I feel like I don't have to tell you that, but I said it for the audience.
Son.
I don't think Oh yeah, the Goku son.
Son
Goku.
Yeah.
Oh, I just thought it was Goku, like Mario and Luigi Mario.
That's from a movie.
Wait, Mario's last name is Mario?
That's what I was comparing Resident Evil to. Was movies like that.
Oh,
that's right.
Video game
Mario. His name is Mario and Luigi Mario. Why are you hating?
Also, John Leguizamo played them.
Goddamn right.
All right,
well, that's it for my shout out.
Well, shout out to Ashley's auntie. Good job getting back out there.
Yeah.
Good luck to you, auntie. Stay safe in these streets. Stay speed.
Don't catch the myriad of disease.
The favor be ever your favor. Is it luck be ever in your favor? One of them.
Make fortune forever be in your favor. Something like
that. Shake it fast and watch yourself.
Lord.
Show them what you're working with.
Who do you want to shout out?
First and foremost, I want to shout out you all for being wonderful people. Shout out to the folks who were in the chat. Shout out to drugs like marijuana and mushrooms because they're just the bee's knees, and
Not
it's
like
depressing.
No.
And but say, yeah, you know,
No
it's
stove
depressing.
drugs.
It's a depressing hellscape. Listen, you know, shout out honestly, shout out to Tumblr, because like on Tumblr I learned like about like meth heads who like actively lived. Like they just out here doing meth, but also still
Listen,
living
man,
their
back in
lives.
the 80s, people would smoke crack and go to work. So
Hell yeah, no, there's some people who do that
then
too.
there were people
like,
who did.
and then, like motherfuckers would be living on the roofs and like, you know, still
As
smoking their
Nas
meth.
said,
talking
life is
about-
what you make it.
Yeah, man. You know, so like shout out to Tumblr and like the old Tumblr, because like that was when shit was
Back
weird
when
and
you could
awesome.
find porn on it.
Well, that part too, but also everybody was just fucking weird and awesome. It was great, and I learned a lot.
Everybody
and, like,
was into Homestuck for a very long time.
No, that was just. I mean, everybody had their fandoms on Tumblr. There was
I went on there for fashion.
I went on there for what did I go on there for? For like comics, yeah, for comic book stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I went on there for? Porn.
Now that's a kitty. Holy man.
I mean, it definitely
Goddamn
evolved into porn. That's for sure. Porn
figured
and like
out how to
art,
use it. I'm just
like
proud.
lots of art and porn, and just like,
yeah.
and then like lots of like fashion stuff too. Actually,
Reactions to shows I was watching that week before.
oh yeah,
that
definitely
thing on YouTube.
reaction
Yeah.
gifts to everything. Little
Mhm.
reaction gift trains. Oh,
those are great.
Oh,
Those
the
were
times.
the
Before
days.
conservatives got to
The you know, all the wild shit with Iron Egg. If you know about that, you know weird shit like that. Yeah, see, weird
wasn't
shit.
there. I wasn't there.
Wasn't there? Like I was there. I'm gonna get a Tumblr shirt. I was there for insert random Tumblr like meme event.
Tumblr
But yeah, yeah. Shout out to everybody who's just existing. It's hard out here, so make sure you're taking care of yourself and please wear a mask. Like we're still in a pandemic, so like please take care of yourselves and all that good stuff.
All right, folks, you have been watching BlurdDotRadio, BLURDDOTRADIO. Join us next week, 7:30 to whenever we stop, at least 9:30 Central Standard Time. Until then, love, peace, hair grease, wear a mask, go read a book.
We miss you, Elgin. Come back.
Yes, you come back.
I'll be back.
I know, I'm just being silly.
Oh my God, corny, lame, boo, tomato, I'm throwing tomatoes.